Hey everyone, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for visiting. I am enjoying some yummy chamomile tea tonight in my little snowman cup. It has a little snowman face on the front. And am coming on to introduce you to the December release for Impression Obsession. These are the products that are going into their standard catalog, not any limited edition products. So let's take a look at some of the products that are being released and the samples that I made. So first up, they have this beautiful set that's being released called Cozy Vibes, and it is kind of a coffee house type themed, relaxation type themed stamp set. There's this image of a woman sitting with a cup of tea or coffee here in her lap. There is coffee is a hug in a mug. Here's a couple of hands holding a cup of coffee. Here's some coffee beans. Here's a cute pair of socks on some feet holding a coffee cup. And of course, these could be colored like tea or cocoa or, friendship tea, orange tea. And here's a cup and saucer with some heart-shaped marshmallows. And then this says warm winter wishes. This says sending good vibes. And then this one says stay warm and drink coffee. And then there's a little heart here as well. So really fun set. I really enjoyed making samples with this one. And then there's this set as well. This is called... I've got some little extras there. This one is called Happy Winter Days, and it's full of these little winter-themed icons in this cute little sketchy style. We've got Hello Winter, Happy Winter Days, and 'Tis the Season to be Freezin'. And lots of fun little images. You can tell pretty clearly which ones I used. So that's a cute little set. Here you can see one of the little hats that I had left over extra. And then it has a companion die set that is available as well. They are sold separately from the stamp set. But let me go ahead and show you the samples that I made with these two products. So first up is this tag, and this uses one of my stitched tags. It has the fancy stitching detail up here at the top, and it comes with this sentiment banner. As well. I used one of my circle dies for the center here. It's the one that has the crazy stitching, so it has the extra little detail in the stitching here, and then it has some zigzaggy type stitching over here. And then I used the Sending Cozy Vibes sentiment from the stamp set, and of course the image as well. The paper that I used was actually this paper here, and it's inside of some packaging of a box of tea that I purchased. And the tea was this Taylor's Earl Grey tea, and the inside of the box is this beautiful purple and white print. So here you can see the front of the box. So I just cut the panels that were usable for me and saved those and decided to turn one of them into this tag, and then adhered that package of tea then to the back side of my tag. So I thought this turned out really fun, and I really liked the use of the purple here and how they coordinated the inside of the box with the purple of the tag. So I thought this turned out really cute, and then I just added a couple pieces of chenille yarn to the top, and then this really beautiful purple wool yarn that I found at an art thrift center here locally. So very beautiful. If you hear some weird squeaking noises, it's Oliver. What are you doing? He has a ball that he's decided he's going to start destroying. So you be good. You be good. So it's going to make some weird noises. So sorry. But anyway, I thought this was a nice use of packaging, or maybe I should say reuse of packaging. Oliver, really? Every time I say his name, he just thinks it's cute. Oh yay, Mama's paying attention to me. And then here's a couple more samples that I made using those sets. Here is the cute little socks, socked feet, holding that cup of tea or cocoa, and I used the Warm Winter Wishes, and I just stamped it on some watercolor paper, and I used my decal cutter to trim just the single edge over here. And then this background watercolor panel is one of the ones from my little stash of all of my watercolor panels that I've been working on to kind of relax in the evening. So that one is just a blend of purples and blues. And I thought it made a really beautiful little background for this card. So there's that card. And then here's another use of one of those watercolor panels that I've been creating. And this one is just a series of swatches using the various different colors in one of my palettes. And then I did the same thing here. I just stamped the image on watercolor paper and I decal edge cut the side here and then used the Stay Warm and Drink coffee sentiment. And I think that turned out really cute and was super easy to make, especially since I had the background already in my little collection of backgrounds to use. So there's that card. And then the last card that I made using the set is this one here. And again, I followed the same format of just stamping it on watercolor paper and painting the image and then decal cutting the one side and then using one of my backgrounds as the background to my card. And this card is a 5.5-inch square card, so a little bit larger than your standard size, a little bit taller. But I think this turned out really fun, and I could see this image colored in all different kinds of colors. You know, all that sweatshirt could be colored all different kinds of colors to coordinate with whatever background papers you might be using. And then, of course, the little tenny runners, those would be cute, colored in various different colors as well. You could even paint them tie-dyed. That'd be fun. But those I think were really fun little cards to make. So, and then these all got a good spritz of my glitter spray as well. So they're really shimmery and pretty. So there are those. And then I also made some tags using that set, this set as well. This set here, Happy Winter Days, and the coordinating dies. So here you can see how I used my stitched tag for my base of the tag. And I used one of my watercolor panels where I blended from one color to another. So here I blended from green, sap green, all the way over to whatever this purple color is. I used a scalloped circle and then a plain white circle, and then I die cut 2 of the little images from that stamp set and adhered them to the circles using some foam tape on one of them to give it dimension. And that one is, images are just really easily watercolored, and I think this turned out so cute. I love the little sentiment banner here, and then the season's greetings came from, oh shoot, I dropped the stamp set and I had to pick it up off the floor before Oliver got to it. So the Season's Greetings sentiment that I used came from this set here, and this is the In and Out 6 that was released a couple months ago. So Season's Greetings, and then you could use this warmest greetings of the season and every good wish for the coming year on the inside of your card, and you could use Happy New Year as well instead of Season's Greetings. So I love these little In and Out sets that they released. So that's the first set there, and our first tag. And then I have this tag here. So it uses the same tag base and uses the same scalloped circle and plain circle. And then I just die cut one of the painted images and popped it up. I think that one turned out really cute. And then I used a different color blend, so you can see the colors there. And of course the same sentiment and banner for the sentiment. But I just love how these turned out. I think they are so fun, and they're truly just using scraps, right? The base tag here is just watercolor scraps that I've created using my color block technique. And so here's the third tag. Again, same background, same tag bases or circle bases, same sentiment and banner. I've just colored the snowman here with green details instead of purple. So I love these. I think they turned out so fun, and I think these will be perfect additions to some Christmas gifts. So how fun are they? And I love the little glittery yarn that I used up here at the top as well. So fun, and I hope you try this little technique here. It is so relaxing, and you're left with fun pieces to use on your projects. So some of the next products that are being released are this set here. This one is called Sending Hugs, and it's from NOLA. And I really like this. I miss your hugs, and I heard you needed a hug. Sending healing hugs. happy birthday hugs, all different kinds of hugs sentiments. So that's a great one. And then there's this set here. This one is called Coffee Love, and this one is being released by Jeannie. And I used this one here. It says, words cannot espresso how much you mean to me. Cute. But I like the other sayings as well. Love is brewing. Where have you been all my life? Coffee is my true love. Love is in the air and it smells like coffee. You're the cream in my coffee. And then also Jeannie is releasing this one. It's called Hello Friend. And I requested a set like this from Jeannie because I feel like Valentine's Day can kind of lovey-dovey. So I thought it would be nice to have a friendship Valentine's Day style of greetings. So she created this one. And I loved this. It lets be the old ladies causing trouble at the nursing home. We'll be friends until we're old and senile. Then we'll be new friends. Hello, friend. Thank you for being my friend. Miss you, friend. You and I are more than friends. We're like a really small gang. And then a couple others up here as well. So I hope we never get tired of making fun of each other. I love it. And I also used this set. This one was a previously released set. And this one is called, if I can find something to show you on, Winter Greetings. And I used this Warmest Wishes here on one of my samples, so I wanted to share that with you as well. So there's also some other stamps and dies being released, but here are a couple more of the dies that are being released. So first up is this Loopy Heart. And this is a beautiful die and makes such a really nice statement piece, or you can use it as a tag. I made some small cards, like 4x4 cards, that turned out really cute using this die. And then we have some Valentine cookie dies. If you are into the cookie die craze that's going on right now, here are some heart cookies for you. So you can utilize this with some of the other cookie sets. They all will coordinate with each other. So like the solid center filling piece will work with these cookies as well. And then I wanted to provide something a little different here. And so we have a round little scallop. And this is great for all kinds of little tiny tags too. And same with this heart. This makes a really cute little tiny tag. But of course you see like the little scalloped cookie with the heart center. Here is a heart cookie with a heart center, a flower cookie, and then of course a scalloped cookie with a heart center, and then another solid heart. So these are really fun dies to use. And then I also have an XOXO die being released, and it's in a nice large sized font that's like a typewriter style. And then I have the word love also being released. And again, it's in the same large font typewriter style. All the letters are also connected. So when you die cut it, it's just a single piece. So XOXO is one piece. And then when you die cut love, it's all connected as one piece. And then here's a large word that says hugs, and they are all connected as well. So you're not cutting out individual letters, but you're die cutting one piece that says hugs. And then here are some sentiments here as well. This one says friends forever. And then this one says sending love. And these two are also provided with a backing die. So it has the outline die that you can use in a solid color to provide a base for the words. So there are those new products. And let me share a couple things with you here. So first up is this little 4x4 card, 4¼ by 4¼ card, where I took a couple of pieces of paper and I stitched them together on the card base, and I actually did some real sewing. Words cannot espresso how much you mean to me. I stamped that in some brown ink from Impression Obsession, and then I used my mug die that released in November that has the hearts etched across it to create the little base there for my sentiment. And then I also added some of my Dollar Tree lace on there as well. Here you'll see that I actually die cut the foam or the cream on top of the cocoa or tea in white foam. So it gives it a little bit of fun dimension rather than just using paper. So, and then of course this got a spritz of glitter spray, so it's nice and shiny. And then I have this card. This is a 4½ square card, and this uses the hugs die, and then one of the hearts from one of the cookies is here at the top. And then I miss your hugs is from that stamp set from Nola. I think this one said, I actually said I miss your hugs completely. Yeah. So the stamp itself says I miss your hugs, and instead of inking up the word hugs, I chose to die cut it using the die So I think this card turned out really, really cute. I love the purple. It's like a pinky purple glitter paper. It's really beautiful. And that's some paper I picked up at Tuesday morning when they were still in business here before they so rudely closed their doors. So there's that beauty. And then I also have a few more cards made using the Loopy Heart. And see what a beautiful little die this is. I just love it. I love the little extra stitching detail up at the top. Here I used one of the sentiments, Miss You Friend from Jeannie's set. And I used the paper from Impression Obsession as well, which is this paper here, Vintage Letters, for the background paper. So instead of stamping this, the text that you see here is actually from the paper pad. And then I added just a little old-fashioned button there with a bow. So I think that turned out really, really cute. And then here's another sample using that Loopy Heart die, and I actually die cut it twice, once out of like a pearly white paper and then once out of red paper. And I just offset them just a little bit so that the background of that white heart just barely shows. And then I die cut Forever Friends, or excuse me, Friends Forever, and added it there on top of its base and over stamped it with the Beauty text stamp. So that's the little text that you can see there on the letters. And then I added, of course, a little button here in the front center and added a little bit of twine there to it as well. This paper here is from this particular paper pad. This is the Homespun Floral Christmas paper pad. And so this paper that I used is this particular print here. And then I have a sample coming up where I use this beautiful country blue color as well. So very pretty, pretty papers. So there's that sample. And then I have one more using the Friends Forever. And this is where I use that Warmest Wishes stamp as well. And then I just added it on some cute little snowflake paper. I offset the background of this, of the word die, so you could see a little bit of the background color behind there. That red is showing. It's just a second layer of that background piece. And of course, this got a good spritz of glitter as well, so it looks really, really pretty. And then I added this cute little snowflake charm by punching just a really small hole there in the loop of the F. And then I was able to add this little bulb pin and attach the charm. And I like how that, when the card is actually standing up, that little snowflake charm hangs really pretty right there. So, and of course I distressed my edges. This was made when I was in my little 4-inch square card phase. So there is that sample, and I have more. There's more. Let me go ahead and set these away. All right, so some other products that are being released is this particular stamp set here. It's called Relationship Humor, and this is a set from Jeannie as well. And this just has all kinds of funny sayings that you would share with your spouse or significant other. I'm so glad I tricked you into marrying me. You're my favorite husband so far. Happy birthday. That one's kind of boring in there, Jeannie, but you're my person. Deal with it. You're the only reason I shave my legs. So there, you can read those sentiments there if you pause the video. And I love the little heart that Jeannie included as well. So super cute. And then this set is being released by Lindsay, and it's called Love with Wings. And it's just a whole series of different hearts in her cute illustration style. You've got one with a little flower cluster on one side. This one is a little tiny heart. I love that one. This one has a cute little branch here. There's a heart of flower wreath. Here's one with a big heart in the center that has floral design to it. Here's a slightly larger polka dot one. I love that one. And then here's this one as well. And then I think this little one is so cute. It actually looks like a little scalloped cookie with sprinkles on top. And then polka dots and stripes. And then, of course, the word love. So that's a really cute set from Lindsay. And then I have another die set being released. This one was especially requested by Jill Norwood. She put in a request long ago on one of the videos that she did, and I actually happened to catch it her make the request in one of her videos where she asked for a companion set to this Primitive Hearts die set. And so I took that to heart and created one. So these pieces here, the 2 hearts, will layer on top of the scalloped Primitive Heart die set that was released a couple of years ago. So you might already have this one in your collection of dies if you've purchased this set from Impression Obsession before. But what's new are these layer dies that coordinate with this die. And then instead of doing leaving this heart center here empty with nothing in it, I took advantage of that space there and added that cute little button. So, and that button is about 3/4 inches in diameter. So that's an exciting new product to release. So let me go ahead and show you some samples. So here is a tag that I made using the original scalloped Primitive Heart set, the large heart, and then the large heart of the Primitive Heart set, so it doesn't have the scallops. And you can see how that die then nests inside the original stitch line of the first heart. So, and then I added a couple buttons from my collection here. These buttons actually were sent to me from Mary, so thank you so much, Mary. And then I also used just a couple snippets and some stamps for my stash. The paper here that I used is, again, that Vintage Letters 6x6 from Impression Obsession. So that's the base of my heart here. And then I added this cute little tag, Hello Friend, with a little bell on the end. And this is a nod to Jill. She loves adding little tags like this on the end of her tag ties, and added a little rusty button or a rusty bell there. So, and this Hello Friend is from one of Jeannie's sets here that I shared earlier. It is from this set, the Hello Friend set from Jeannie. So I think that turned out really cute. And this tag die is actually one of my previously released tags. It comes in a set. I'll put a link to it down below. It's called Tiny Tags or Small Tags or something. And it comes with some layering ends that you can use. And I actually just shortened this piece here and adhered the end. So when you look at the tag in the die set, it's actually quite a bit longer. So I just cut off the back side of it and then adhered the front portion of the tag under the back. So there you can see. This one again uses the original scalloped Primitive Hearts die and then the new Primitive Heart die. Again, this is the larger of the 2 hearts. I used one of my cute little wooden buttons here, and then here you can see this blue paper is from that Homespun Floral Christmas paper pad. It's that really beautiful, beautiful blue. And then I did use some stamps from my stash here to kind of decorate the background of the card. So, and then, of course, some cute little cotton lace there. So I think that turned out really cute. And then I have this card. This card uses the smaller of the scalloped heart, Primitive Hearts, and the smaller of the Primitive Hearts. So you can see there's some really beautiful stitching on this one here. There's fancy stitching up here in the corner. There's some down here, and then it has this cute little detail here as well. And I think it looks really cute adhered to the center of this beautiful scalloped Primitive Heart. On the background of the card here, you can see I cut out the XOXO die and I just laid it on the back of the card. Here I added another one, and instead of laying that XOXO, I laid it XOXO. And then here's the love word, and then I did XOXO and love again, and that's where you can see it got cut off at the bottom. But they make a really cute little card base when you just adhere them right to your card, and I think it looks really, really cute. I also overstamped the die cut with the beauty text. So that's the printing that you see on the letters there. That's the beauty text 6x6 stamp. And then same here in the center. That's also the beauty text cover a card is what that's called. So I love this card. I think it turned out so cute. I love these little subtly pink feminine colors with that little bit more of a brownish pink. I think is really pretty. And then here's another sample for you. Again, I used the 2 larger hearts, the scalloped Primitive Heart and then the large primitive heart. I used my pink stitched sentiment banner here for this white banner, and then stamped it with Sending Healing Hugs. And then these flowers here are from one of my floral sets, which I'll also leave a link to down below. But this was a previously released die. And then here in the background, you can see I stamped the beauty text. Again, the cover card, you can see the text on the background. And then I stamped some of Lindsay's hearts here around just to kind of add more detail to the background. And of course, it got a spritz of glitter, of course. And then the last sample I have to share with you is this one. And again, I used the two larger hearts, the largest primitive scalloped heart and the large primitive heart. And I stamped some of the stamps from Jeannie's, this one, Hello Friend. I stamped that on the heart here, just kind of randomly, so it just looks like text in the background. And then I did add some stamps from my stash, and then of course added the sentiment here to one of my sentiment banners. And then I added this really cute scalloped cotton lace that's from Hobby Lobby. And another button from Mary. And then of course this background also is from the Vintage Letters 6x6 pad. So instead of stamping the background detail here, I just used a piece of paper from here, and it saved me all that stamping detail. So those are the products that I have to share with you, and the samples that I made. So I'll just put them out here for you to see them again. And I think they were, they turned out so fun, and they were really fun to make as well. I love this one. And I really love this particular series as well, with these fun watercolor swatches that I've made. So I think that's a unique use of products. And of course the hearts make a really beautiful tag in there. I've stamped the back and added one of the larger hearts to the back of this tag as well. So it looks not only pretty on the front, but it looks nice on the back. So there's that guy. And then of course these beautiful watercolored cards here as well. I think those are fun. And then also this tag that I made using the recycled or upcycled Earl Grey box. So those are my fun samples for you this month. It's been so enjoyable making these samples using these products. I will put links to all the products down below. There also will be a link to my blog where there will be a blog hop featuring the other designers. You can hop along and see what they're sharing. And then also a link to the IO site where this category will be featured, and the products will be available for you to purchase. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Jill, thank you so much for the request to have a layering set that goes with the primitive hearts. I appreciate the request. And that's it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.